history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Bearcats offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Sorsby. Snags the quick throw. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Royer. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. The Bearcats will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, we've seen this quarterback build a reputation for making plays when his team really needs him.
Well, I think the best thing about his, he's just consistent. You know what you're going to get with this guy. He typically makes very good decisions, but every once in a while, when he needs to step up and make a play, he's more than capable.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So Throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keeping it on the ground here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. And he dumps it off to the tight end. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Royer. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He finds some space. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. To throw, it's Stone. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
They keep him off balance with a run. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Cincinnati has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Stone. He finds his man.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Man, I tell you, Life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Wideouts now clustered. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Caldwell. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here. Running with purpose. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Grab down the middle. It's Caldwell. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
A handoff to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Crowd getting cranked up, trying to help this defense on the final drive. And now the handoff. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB keeper all the way. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
And they will trot out the field goal team here.
On the field goal.
And it's good. They will walk it off with that chip shot. And that'll do it. We have a national champion.